Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on
The Skooled Zone.
You got schooled, son.
Also, before we begin, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for helping the channel past 3,000 subscribers. Recently reached that milestone. May not be huge compared to other channels out there, but it means a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you for all the support, loving it. You guys keep watching and I'll keep bringing you quality videos. All right, we are about to finally start Automatron. I'm psyched about this. I know I'm a little late with it, came out a couple of weeks ago. If I hadn't ran into those frame rate issues and that food poisoning, I would have been right on time. Fortunately, I'm fully recovered from the food poisoning and I solved the frame rate issue. It did have a lot to do with the unlimited settlement size glitch. What I did was I kind of broke down Abernathy Farm to about half its size, well into the blue area, and that seemed to solve the problem. I don't know if they're related, but let's put it this way. As soon as I did that, I stopped getting frame rate problems. So anybody that's gonna go out there and do the unlimited size limitation glitch, gotta be very careful about frame rate, especially if you're a YouTuber, because it seems to affect the recording more so than the gameplay. Still got my new settlement a little bit over the size limit, and it doesn't seem to affect the gameplay. I haven't recorded anything there yet, so that could be the problem. Anyway, just a fair warning. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try to be right on time with Far Harbor when that comes out in May, because that's going to be an absolutely epic DLC. I'm totally psyched about that. But Automatron is going to be awesome. I mean, as soon as we get into it, I'm going to start building robots and stuff. It's going to be great. Now, if you saw my recent epic stealth build video, you know I like to level up with you guys and show you new equipment. Let me show you real quick what I got going on. Okay, so I am currently 57th level and I've got 7 perks I could spend. It's crazy with the whole Idiot Savant, Lover's Embrace, Squirrel Stew perks combined when you're doing some base building, because putting up a freaking wall will give you like 130 XP. I mean, it's almost cheating, you know? I probably should slow down a bit on that. But hey, leveling up is fun, getting those perks is fun. But in this particular situation, I'm actually not going to spend these perks right now, because what I want to do is I want to save them and see what the perks that some of the robot builds are going to require. So if I do need to eventually invest in armorer or science or blacksmith or any of those, I've now got free reign because all my combat perks are all taken care of, as you saw in that epic stealth video. So everything beyond here is now just gravy. So we can just have some fun with some robot building. So what I'll do is I'll save those probably until the next episode and then level up with you guys and show you which particular parts I like to build on robots and then spend those perks on them. Okay, on the equipment side, as you may have seen in my last couple of videos, I picked up General Chow's Revenge, and then I show you how to fully upgrade it to the electrified version. So this thing now is going to be doing massive damage against robots. Man, let's see math here. So 73 times 50%. So it's going to be doing like over 100 points of damage with each hit. So, and it's medium speed. So we'll get quite a few shots in on VATS. I doubt I'll ever use it because let me show you what else I'm packing here. I found this plasma rifle that has the same legendary effect as General Chow's Revenge. It's called the Troubleshooter's effect and does 50% more against robots. So what I did was, in between episodes, I visited vendors, bought other sniper rifles, and now this thing has the best mods that I pulled off of those onto this one. So it's basically like my super killer robot sniper rifle. Now, the Overseer's Guardian is probably better in most cases, but in this case, I don't know. This thing might do better against robots because look at that damage over there, 144 and 144. And I don't know if both of those add 50% or just the base damage, but it's going to be like over 300 points of damage compared to Overseer's Guardian, which is doing 217. So we shall see. Oh, and the fire rate, it's approximately the same. But this thing has a much better range. Look at that. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're just going to have fun with this one and see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Kate along. I don't know how long she's going to be able to stick around because I know from watching the trailer that there's a character named Ada that I think you need to pick up. So we'll carry Kate along until that point. But to start the quest, what you got to do is head over to the radio beacon. Well, let's activate this mechanical menace. And you go over here and you try to listen to the Caravan distress frequency. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay, so let me explain this. There's a known glitch where if you don't listen to the distress frequency, the moment that you download the DLC and get the quest, then sometimes this thing doesn't play for you. If you wanted to, you could uninstall the DLC or just fully uninstall Fallout 4, reload it, and it would probably work again. But I'm really worried about losing my character saves because I ran into that glitch last time where I just blew it in kind of a panic mode. So instead, I researched where we need to go, and I'm just going to head over there and see if that just sort of jump starts the quest. I really wanted to play that distress frequency for you, but you may have already heard it, or you may have already done this DLC, and you're just here for the trivia walkthrough. So we're going to be doing lots of trivia fun in this episode as we're kicking some robot butt. So let's head over to where this quest starts. Here we go, Watts Consumer Electronics. So I'll fast travel over there, and we're going to be able to see the action probably within walking distance. Okay, so here we go. It did start for us. And there's a big robot battle going on. We're going to have to try to save the Caravan, which we'll probably be unsuccessful in doing, but we can take out all these rogue robots. Awesome. Let's give him one. Him one. Oh, we don't need to mess with that. All right.
You're gonna pay.
Okay. Oh, that. Okay, it doesn't have quite as good VATS as the Overseer's Guardian, but it definitely does the job.
Come on. Stupid bastards.
That's sweet. Oh, that was probably our friend. You mean to do that? Cool. There we go. Oh, let's go for a headshot. All right, so yeah, just testing this thing out for the first time. The Overseer's Guardian is probably better for like speedier combat, but if I have a really long range shot on a robot, then I think this thing is going to be pretty cool. So let's put our gun away. Go check out the area. Porter. We shall loot him.
Payday.
So the name is interesting, Porter. So porter is a job title usually given to people who carry bags for you at hotels or railroad stations. At hotels, they're also called bellboys, but porter is the official term. So this bot was probably a big cargo carrier for the bunch. Swarm bot. Oh, this is fun. This is all new to me, guys. This is great. Robot repair kit. Okay, I get it. So robot repair kits are kind of like stim packs for robots. Hertz. So Hertz is probably a play on words. Spelled with an E, Hertz is the international standard of measurement for cycles per second, usually of electromagnetic waves. It was named after Heinrich Rudolf Hertz. He was a German physicist that was the first to prove that electromagnetic waves existed. So we will talk to, that's probably Ada right there. We will talk to her in a second. See what else we got going on here. Another swarm bot. I'm going to put on some charisma clothing just in case we have to pass any speech checks with Ada over there. Lieutenant's hat from the USS Constitution. Oh yeah. Looking like a fly pirate. All right, let's see what this robot is. A servo mech junk bot. Nope, I don't want to talk to you just yet. Sorry to leave you hanging, Ada. I just want to collect all this stuff first and see what these other robots have to say. Shades. She's coming over here. She wants to talk to me. I will talk to you in a second, I promise. Turing, yeah. Okay. So I'm getting the impression here that many of these robots in the DLC will probably be nods to famous computer geeks in history. Turing, the name of this dead robot here, is most likely a reference to Alan Turing, a famous computer scientist of the 20th century and widely considered to be the father of AI. There's probably more. In fact, we'll talk to Ada in a second, and I think she has a historical counterpart as well. Okay, let's see what these people... Zoe's Diary. Okay, so let's grab that and read it. Burnt technical manual. I don't know if... Oh, sorry about that. That thing looked like something fun to put on settlers. Okay, so let's read her diary real quick and see what that's all about. Might have some interesting information. All the way at the bottom. Okay, so let's check these out. I'll kind of breeze through them and see if there's any factoids I can give you. And if not, you guys can pause the video and read them a bit further. Okay, so this is going to be giving some information on the nature of the Caravan, how they came to the Commonwealth and all that stuff. Raiders are dumb. Yep, I was right. Luggage-toting sentry bot. All right. Okay, so no factoids there. You guys can pause that if you want to get a little more backstory. Same with that one. Makes for some cool reading, though, and it's kind of giving you some clues on, you know, places that you will probably have to visit during this DLC, like the old General Atomics factory and stuff. She probably went to Fallon's department store, place I did that video on. Old-timey sports stadium, yep. Okay, very cool. All right, let's keep moving. See what this guy, not that guy. This guy. Jackson's holotape.
My friends, I don't believe we were finished.
I'll talk to you in a second, Ada. So sorry. Leaving the poor robot hanging. I think it's Jackson's holotape, yeah.
We ran into some hostile robots today. They were pieced together, like the ones we've been making in that workbench. Weird thing is, one of them was spouting something about the Mechanist, that they're here to protect the Commonwealth. Yeah, protected my ass. We managed to lose them. Those things were dangerous. Shades and I went back and picked up an arm we shot off. Whoever's making these things is an expert. Maybe even beyond my level. I'll have to look into upgrading Ada and Hertz for some better protection.
Okay, good to go. All right, so grab a little stuff like that. Okay, let's go talk to Ada, see what she's got to say.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
What kind of robot are you?
I am heavily modified, but at my core, I am an Assaultron. My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
You're upgraded?
Yes, modified using a robot workbench based on prototype schematics. The workbench allows for a wide range of robot modifications. Perhaps if I had more sentry bot-based defenses, I could have successfully defended my friends against those robots.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench.
Yeah.
So you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
All right, let's bring her along.
Yeah, let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
Okay, well, let's send Kate to our old red rocket. Sorry, Kate. I'll be back with you soon. Don't be sad. All right, so that completes the mechanical menace. All right, let's see if she follows. Oh, she's going to be a slow one. I want to check something real quick. She said something about iBot broadcast. There we go. Mechanist holotape. Yep, indeed. All right, so let's listen to that real quick.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies, your protectors, and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new age.
Okay, so from here, what I want to do is I want to head over to the Red Rocket and see about this robot building station. So let's do that real quick. Look at that. Can you see that? 100% happiness. That's crazy. That's the only settlement I've got in the entire game so far that has 100% happiness. We'll go over there and I'll see if I can figure out how that happened. Okay, so now we can talk a little bit about Ada. Ada is probably a nod to Ada Lovelace, known in science circles as the first theoretical computer programmer. She worked on Charles Babbage's analytical machine in the 19th century. That's right, the earliest phases of modern computers were first being tinkered with in the 1800s, if you can believe that. Anyway, it's pretty cool that Bethesda's kind of giving nods to these sort of famous historical figures in the computer industry. Always clever, those Bethsoft developers. Makes for some good trivia, too. All right. Here we are at the Red Rocket. Got Strong over here. I think I have one other settler. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, it's going down now, but yeah, it wasn't 100%. The only thing I can think of is that there's just so few people and the defenses are so high. Yeah, that's weird. I wish I could get my other settlements up to 100%. Well, there's Ada. I have 2 junkyard dogs that may be adding to the happiness. Dog meats in my other settlement. That guy Gene, by the way, I made a video about how to get a second dog. He actually stops by your settlements if the happiness is high enough, and he will sell you a dog for your settlement. So that's how I got 2 of them here. So we're going to set up this workshop right probably here. I'm going to take a peek at it. And there we go, special. And I got the resources. So yeah, just for the time being, let's put it right here. Yeah! So cool. So cool. Okay, let's jump on it real quick. You know what I'm going to try to do? Before I build a new automatron, I'm going to try to build some faster legs for Ada, because she is moving really slow with those wobbly things.
Tinker, tinker, tinker. Strong boy.
I wonder if I can give her thrusters instead of legs. Alright guys, you know what? I have a feeling I'm going to have to take some time and really study this whole thing, because this is really my first time looking at it. So when we return with the next episode, I'm going to show you all the things that I've done to Ada, all the perks you might need for the things that you want to do. If there's a way I can give her lockpicking, I might get rid of Kate for a while. You never know. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really appreciate you tuning in. That annotation link on the left will take you back to the last episode. Center annotation link starts the whole playlist for you. If you're just jumping into this episode and don't know what a trivia walkthrough is, that's the best place to start. And that right annotation link will lead you to the next Automaton trivia walkthrough when that's ready. I'll have much more Automatron coming at you, interspersed here and there with a little quantum break. Hit that subscribe button, hack that like button, share the video around. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again for helping me reach kind of a minor milestone. Really, really appreciate all the support and all the great comments I've been getting. So keep them coming, and we'll see you next time on the Skooled Zone. Stay smart.